at my presents back there. Hey everybody, it is Friday night and you know what that means. It's time for Friday night restaurant reviews. And well, the place we're going to tonight, Missy Jen, I kind of have a bet that we're going to be the most dressed up gals at the place probably for the whole day. But we're going to go someplace tonight that we've been requested to go to, and honestly, Jen, we get a lot of requests to try some of the fast food that's out there.
Yep.
Now last year this time we did a Burger King versus McDonald's versus Wendy's, and we compared three different burgers, we compared three different fries, and I think we tried maybe the shakes or something like that, and we came to some conclusions, and we had a little bit of a difference of opinion. But what we've never done before, we've never individually reviewed those places, and well, we're going to start this week, but we're going to start with this week with a place we haven't gone before, and that is the local Jack in the Box. Now, I know Jack in the Box may be more of a Western chain. I don't know in Missouri if you had Jack in the Boxes out there.
I've never seen one.
Maybe more Western. I'm not quite sure, but they're really big out west, and it seems like people either love them or hate them. Now, this particular one that we're going to is open all night long. Very unusual. Their drive-up window is, and they have tacos, they have chicken sandwiches, they have beef sandwiches. And I have to say, killer shakes. We've had the milkshakes before. It's probably the best milkshake that you could imagine. They're just unbelievable milkshakes. So we're going to head up. We're just going to hoof our way up here. I'm going to get Missy Jen rolling along in her chair tonight, and let's go check it out. Let's go rate Jack in the Box. But wait, there's more. How are we going to rate it? And we're going to talk about that now because it's not fine sit-down dining. And to tell you the truth, we've rarely really done fine sit-down dining. Most of our stuff has been middle-of-the-road type of family-style dining and things like that. Jen and I are going to be particularly interested in the presentation. Does it come as a slopped-up mess in the wrapper? Or does it come properly formed like you like to see? Assembled instead of thrown together like a mismatch that just falls all over the place and it just turns into a mess to eat. Is it warm? You know, we've had some burgers before that some fast food places, and we rarely eat fast food. That didn't come out. That came out kind of tough and not too warm. So we're going to be interested in that too. Number 3. How's the service? We're going to be hitting prime time when a lot of people are going to be showing up and they're going to be hungry. Let's see what the quality does in that. And lastly, of course, we're going to talk about the taste of what we had. Rather than camera after each individual thing that we eat, what we're going to do tonight, I'm just going to be doing some video, trying different things, passing the camera back and forth. We're going to be identifying what we're eating there, but we're going to set it to a little bit of music and just make sure you get the close-ups on the presentation. And then afterward, we're going to go into a little more depth about what we liked and what we disliked at Jack in the Box. So let's now really get on our way. bacon cheddar wedges, a regular Oreo cake, and a small curly fries, and the partridge in a freaking pear tree. Ooh, we got it all. Ladies. All right. Yeah, this would be a good place to sit here. You certainly can't say we're not full because, well, I haven't eaten that many calories in a long time.
Yeah.
But it was a more pleasant experience than I thought it would be. So
Indeed.
let's tear into the positives. I thought that the counter help tonight
Yeah.
was very helpful, very efficient, except he missed Missy Jen's spicy chicken that she ordered. Jen also had the jumbo jack, the spicy chicken, and the cheese wedges, potato wedges.
Yeah, the bacon cheese.
Bacon cheese wedges. Jen,
Potato wedges.
we talked about presentation first. What did you think about presentation of your food?
Presentation was great. Everything was assembled good, and everything was very presentable.
Nothing was slopping out the side or
Nothing was
burgers
sloppy
hanging
or
half
anything.
off.
Everything was assembled perfectly well.
How about the temperature of the food when you?
Temperature was great. Everything was hot.
Yeah, that was kind of that's kind of one of my
Very
big
good.
bugaboos
Very
is
good.
making sure that things are warm when they're served to you and not something that's come out and just kind of sitting around cold. And finally, Jen, you had the spiced chicken, you had the jumbo jack, and the wedges. Any disappointments for you tonight, or was it pretty solid?
It was a very pleasant surprise. The spicy chicken had a really nice spice to it, but not too much. It was just right on. Had a great chicken flavor to it, some tomato, lettuce, and some sauce with it. It was perfect. The bacon, beef,
Yeah,
premium burger was right on the money, and the potato wedges with the bacon and cheese, great. They were great. So I'm really pleasantly surprised. The quality of the food is extraordinarily good, and the milkshake off the hook. Oreo cookie shake. Mwah.
These are the best milkshakes you're going to
Bellissimo.
get in fast food, I think.
Yeah.
Besides maybe if you go to In-N-Out Burger or something like that. Okay, I'm going to tear into it now. I, of course, had the standard, what they call the regular chicken sandwich. I had the sourdough jack, and I had some of the curly fries, and I thought it was all pretty good. I thought the quantity of the curly fries was really kind of small, the little bag of them, but they were tasty, the ones that I did have. The chicken, the presentation was all good. Let me say with my stuff, it was wrapped nicely. They cared. They didn't just slop it in the wrapper. Everything was assembled well. The lettuce looked fresh. The bacon was very tasty on the sourdough jack, and the chicken sandwich was solid. It wasn't anything to write home about, but it was nothing to be ashamed of either. For the value I think that we got. Well, the whole meal wasn't cheap, coming in around $30, but we could order value meals if we wanted, things like that. But we wanted to get individual tries on things and try some of the flagship things here. So presentation to me was good. The temperature was good. I was very happy about the temperature of the food, and I thought the taste was pretty much there too. Now, on the downside, Missy Jen, on the downside, we did have a common complaint, which is
cleanliness of the establishment. The tables were not wiped down, and the floors were not swept.
Yeah, now a guy was coming out. He seemed like he came out about every 20 minutes or so, but still, you got to sweep the floor once in a while and get that stuff off the floor, because somebody's going to slip on a French fry. And the tables, you really got to come out. And it's nice to show people you're using a spray instead of coming out with a rag or something like that.
Right.
Something a little more hygienic. But I'll tell you, the food kind of trumped all for us tonight here at Jack in the Box. Rate it up, Missy Jen. What do you think tonight?
So first of all, I would like to say I would come again and probably go to the drive-through.
A lot of people do.
And get some food again. because the food was great, and I would prefer this over some of the other fast food chains that are more famous. I'm not gonna say any names. So I'm gonna rate it a solid 7.
Okay, it's a solid 7. I'm going to go in with a 7.5. You like how Missy Jen is taking her mid-year. She's really toughening up now on this foodie stuff. But this was no meal to be ashamed of.
Well, actually, I'm almost tempted to go with a 7.5.
Okay. Well,
so
let's do the 7.5.
So let's do a solid 7.5. And
no shame in their game here at Jack in the Box here in Santa Rosa, guys.
Service was great. So
yep, friendly, not overrun with people. The kids that were in there were very well behaved, which is really a tribute to. You wouldn't expect it here, but it was really, all in all, I would say it was a good, solid 7.5, which for Missy Jen and I is a really good rating for a fast food place.
So it was my first time at Jack in the Box.
First time I've had anything except the milkshakes at Jack in the Box.
I am very impressed.
All right, guys, thanks for being along. Friday night restaurant reviews. You asked for it, Jack in the Box. There it is, and here it sits. Thanks so much for watching. All right, tough guy. Thank you.